Hello, man. Do you you go to church? You do? Do you see over here? Let's see. Let's do this first. Do you see yourself on this sign?
No.
Up here on the left is what America called us today, and on the right, on the right is what God called us. So you got the African American blacks, West Indian, Puerto Rico, you got the Haitians. And you see, what is your father? I have to go by the seed of your father. So what is your father? Your father black? So you be from the tribe of Judah.
That's right.
This is very important that you need to know this.
Read it out.
Because this is the way how you support. This will help you out get into the kingdom. So you need to know who you are to get into the kingdom.
Bring it out.
But these churches here are not telling us that.
Teach.
So they're just teaching us sins and stuff that we shouldn't be doing, breaking God's laws. But this right here is very important. These names right here on the right. So by you knowing this, guess who else is from the tribe of Judah?
Bring it out. Go.
Do you know? You said yeah. By you going to church, you going to what? Worship Christ, right? So Christ is from the tribe of Judah.
Bring it
So
out.
this is
That's
Christ
right.
over here. On this side here, on the right hand side, which one is Christ?
Bring it out.
Do you see any of these pictures in the churches?
Yes, sir.
Which one? The one right here?
With the diamond.
The diamond on here. Yeah, Caesar Borgia. Yeah. That's not the right Christ.
Right.
This Christ over here on the right hand side is the real Christ.
That's right.
But they are teaching these false doctrines in the church.
Go.
Do you believe Christ is black?
Bring it out.
We're going to show you that. We're going to show you that Christ is black. 'Cause in the Bible, they're not teaching that in the churches today. So we just want to make sure you understand the difference. Because they have these pictures all in the church, but that's a false image.
Right.
The real image is on there on the right. Let me get that.
The book of Revelation, chapter.
Let me ask you, what was you taught when as you was going to church? Was he white? Was he black?
When I was going to church, it was like doing Bible study and stuff. And they was talking about it. Like when I asked the preacher, she said
Okay. She said he was white. Okay.
Bring it out.
We're gonna tell you the truth right now. We're gonna get you the truth on that because she
Bring
told
it
you wrong. This is the truth which is in the Bible. This Bible here is the word. This is something that we're supposed to be reading every day and keeping the truth.
That's right.
All right, let's get that.
Bring it out.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ.
So it says revelation means to reveal. So John's letting you know here that he's going to reveal what he saw. Read.
Verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So he's letting you hear on this picture over here, he's letting you know that his head was white and woolly. What type of people have woolly hair? Like a sheep. Touch the top of your head. Yes, all of us have woolly hair,
That's right.
just like a sheep. A sheep have woolly hair, we have woolly hair. You see some of the sisters, I don't know, you see some of them, when they parents, you have the brother, you have a sister. When she has her hair combed sometime, she be like, Okay, so that's like woolly hair. So.
Bring it out. Right. Bring it out.
As white as snow. And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
So he's letting you know on this sign over here, once again, these two posters right here, he's saying his eyes was red as fire. As, well, you don't really, you probably know, you got some uncles and stuff that might drink. They drink a little wine or whatever. When they drink, their eyes get red. But we want to prove that just to make sure, because everything is coming out of this Bible here. Let's get that.
Bring it out.
The book of Genesis, chapter 49 and verse 12. His eyes shall be red with wine.
Right, so he's letting you know again that his eyes was red because he drank wine in the moderation. So just like your uncles and them, sometimes they might drink a little wine, their eyes get a little red. That's what happened there.
Bring it out.
And his teeth white with milk.
So he's saying his teeth is white with milk. So his teeth is very white. All right, that's good.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 15. And his feet like unto fine brass.
So he's letting you go again that his feet is like fine brass. So what color is brass?
what again?
What color is brass? And what is brass? There's a lot of brass. A lot of people. They don't want to change anymore. They'll throw it on the ground. What do you mostly see? I mean, it's something that we spend, but they mostly just throw it on the ground sometimes that they don't want in their pockets. A lot of people do that. I don't know why they do that, but they do. Change, like a penny. A penny is brown. Right? Read that part again.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
Like in fine brass. That penny is like a color of brass.
That's right. That's right.
As if they burned in a furnace.
So if you take that penny and throw it in the furnace, what color, you know what a furnace is, right? Like a stove or something that you warming up, like cooking or wood or something like that, something that's burning, that's hot, like a barbecue pit.
That's right.
Okay. So if you take that penny and put it in that fire, what color would it be once you pull it out? If you take that penny, or let's say if you're burning rice, let's do that. If you're cooking rice, if your mom's cooking rice on the stove,
Bring it up.
and she forget and leave it on the stove, what color would that rice be? Black.
That's right.
So the same thing as that penny. If you take that bronze or penny or whatever and throw it in the fire, and you leave it in there and pull it out, it's gonna become black.
That's
so
right.
This color, so it's letting you know he was black.
Right. That's right.
And his voice as the sound of many waters.
So he's saying that when he teach, it's like running water. So yes, Christ was a black man. That lady that told you in the church, that's not him. And that was proof in the Bible right here. It was other people was in the Bible was black too. Let me get King Solomon. We just want to prove that colors is in the, maybe our people in this Bible here was black.
That's right.
Everybody in this Bible here was black.
Bring it out. Come on.
And they have the same Bible that we have, but they are rewording. They changing the words and stuff in it. They teaching these false doctrines.
That's right. Teach.
The book of Song of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse 1. The Songs of Solomon, which is Solomon's.
Right. She's letting you know the song, he wrote this.
Right.
He's letting you know that what's going to happen here.
Verse 5. I am black.
So once again, King Solomon is saying that he's letting you know that he is what?
I am black, but comely.
He's letting you know that he is black, but beautiful.
That's right.
So have you ever heard that before?
Bring it out.
No. What about Revelation 1 and 14? Have you ever heard that before? Have they ever went over that in the Bible? No. So we out here trying to, like I said, trying to teach our people the truth. So this is something very important that you need to know. You have any questions? No. So have your parents said, have they ever mentioned this to you before?
Yeah.
Okay. So you still going to church? Y'all go every Sunday? All right. We're gonna. Do you know what today is?
Bring it out.
All right, we're gonna show you that, and then you can also tell your moms this too. You probably sure. I guess you hear the verses. Make sure you go and yeah, you got a flyer there that show your moms. Give her, let her see it. Hey, if she have any questions, hey, read that on the back. But we want to show you what today is.
Bring it out.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day.
So it said, remember the Sabbath day. These are in the 10 Commandments. It's to remember the Sabbath day. The churches, they mostly go to church on Sunday. But today is the day of the Sabbath.
That's right.
We don't supposed to be doing anything on the day. This is what we have forgot. All our people have forgot this. Because the churches have just changed things. They want us to come, they want us to sin and come on the wrong day. They want us to come on Sunday instead of coming to church on Saturday. We supposed to be coming together today on the Sabbath day.
Right. To keep it holy.
So keep it holy. So the Most High is letting you know we're supposed to keep it holy. Today is a high holy day. I mean, it's a holy day. And we're supposed to be resting today. Right. There's certain things that we're supposed to be doing on today.
6 days shalt thou labor and do all.
So he's letting you know again. He's telling you 6 days. Like you got Sunday through Friday that you can do things. Work. Do things around the house.
That's right.
Do all the little things that you need to do before the Sabbath come on.
That's right.
Come in.
6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy works. But the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
Right. So the 7th day is the day that we're supposed to be keeping it holy.
That's right.
We're supposed to be resting. We're supposed to be communicating. Communicating with each other, gathering together. We're going to be doing all that today.
That's
this is
right.
something. Let me ask you this: on the calendar, what day is the first day of the week?
Bring it out.
When you look at the calendar at your house or on your phone, Friday, no. Friday. Just think about it. When you look at the calendar, I don't know if you have a phone or not, but if you're at home and you look at the calendar, I'll just tell you, the first day of the week on your calendar will be Sunday.
That's right.
So Sunday to Friday, that's the 6 days. And on Friday, that's when the Friday evening, that's when the Sabbath come in until the Saturday night. So we supposed to be keeping it holy on those days until the sun go down. So today we shouldn't be out here selling and buying and riding around. We're supposed to be together as a group.
That's right.
But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work. Thy, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor the stranger that is within thy gates.
So it's letting you know we shouldn't be doing any of this on that day. Like if you got somebody cleaning your house today, or doing any type of work, working in the fields, any type of stuff, like anything that's going on today, you shouldn't be doing it. We should just be gathering together and resting and communicating with each other on the Sabbath. This is the day of rest.
That's right.
Also, like today, we don't supposed to be doing, like some of these people right here, they are going in here washing clothes, buying on the Sabbath. That's something else that we don't supposed to do. We don't supposed to just be riding around and stuff. We should be trying to gather together. Let me show you that. Just so you know, you can mention this to your mothers too and your father.
The book of Nehemiah, chapter 10 and verse 31. And if the people of the land bring ware or any victuals on the Sabbath day to sell.
So he's letting you know, when on the Sabbath day, we shouldn't be buying anything on today.
That's right.
Any bill like food, clothing. Like I said, going in here washing clothes, washing your car. These are things that we shouldn't be doing.
That we would not buy of them on the Sabbath day or on the holy day, that we would leave the seventh.
Right, so it's just, once again, it's just letting you know we shouldn't be doing that. And also, like I said, we was talking about cooking. We shouldn't be cooking on the Sabbath day. We should be preparing it for the Sabbath day. We shouldn't be cutting on the stove. We shouldn't be using the microwave today. We should already have stuff prepared for the Sabbath before it come in.
That's right.
The book of Exodus, chapter 16 and verse 23. And he said unto them, this is that which the Lord hath said. Tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath unto the Lord. Bake that which ye shall bake today.
So it's letting you know you need to prepare. So you need to bake like Friday before the sun go down. You need to have food already. I mean, a lot of people think it's hard to do, but it's not. I mean, you can have a salad, chicken sandwich. I mean, just keep it out. Tuna salad, stuff like that. Something very simple. Do you like peanut butter? Peanut butter sandwiches? Turkey sandwich?
That's right.
You know, these are things that we should be, chips and dips.
That's right.
You know, you can drink sodas and all the other stuff, but we shouldn't be like frying chicken or frying other stuff on the stove or just warming it up on the stove. None of that we shouldn't be doing. We should have stuff cold, basic cold foods.
That's right.
And there's nothing wrong with eating cold food. I mean, you just have to wait until after the Sabbath, and hey, you cut the stove on.
That's right.
Bake that which ye shall bake today, and sieve that which ye sieve, and that which remaineth overlay up for you to keep until the morning.
Right,
That's
so
right.
that's what it's going into, where once you prepare it, so you will have it on the Sabbath day, so that way you will be able to eat.
That's
Instead
right.
of you cutting on the stove or using the microwave or any type of fire.
Bring it out.
The book of Exodus, chapter 35 and verse 3.
Bring it out.
Ye shall kindle no fire.
So it's letting you know right here, it said kindle no fire. Like, I know back in the day, people used to have wood stove to warm their food and stuff. They would make fires and stuff. Now we got electric stoves and gas stove. So we shouldn't be cutting that on. Even the microwave, we shouldn't be using that to warm our foods up.
Right. That's right.
Ye shall kindle no fire throughout your habitations upon the Sabbath day.
So it's letting you know again, we shouldn't be doing that at all on the Sabbath day.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 11. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea and all that in them is, and rested the seventh day. Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it.
Right, so he's letting you know he made the earth and everything on earth. So we should be resting on today. We shouldn't be doing any of that, buying or selling on the Sabbath day.
Right. That's right.
Yeah, but let me get this though for you too. This Judah here, because Christ came from the same tribe. I want you to know that.
Bring it out.
The book of Hebrews, chapter 7 and verse 14. For it is evident that our Lord sprang out of Judah. Of the tribe Moses spake nothing concerning priesthood.
That's right.
So it's letting you know here there was evidence that Christ sprung out the tribe of Judah.
That's right.
So that is very important. So you need to know who you are. So that's very good. Because if you don't know who you are, you won't be able to get into the kingdom.
Right.
So I don't know if you ever heard that before. Let's get that to get into the kingdom. Because we want you to get in the kingdom, but just some certain things that we're supposed to be doing today. Keeping these commandments.
The book of Revelations, chapter 21 and verse 12. And had a wall great and high, and had 12 gates.
So it's like, this right here is describing the kingdom. So it's letting you know it was a wall great and high, and had 12 gates. How many gates was it? I don't know if the white pastor, the lady at church, she didn't never explain that to you?
Bring it out.
You never heard that before? What about your parents? Have they ever mentioned anything about the gates? I know as I was growing up, when I was used to go to church, they used to tell me it was one pearly gate. I don't know if you ever heard that before. Nobody ever told you that? Okay. Well, we're going to let you know today.
Revelation chapter 21 and verse 12. And had a wall great and high, and had 12 gates. And at the gates 12 angels.
So he's letting you know it was 12 gates. And it was angels at every one of those gates. So it's just like, well, you might be a little young. Like if you go into a club or whatever and you did something wrong in the club, it's like bouncers there. They will put you out. So the same thing as these gates here. If you don't know what gate that you are going to, and you don't know where you don't know where what gate to go into, that angel, 12 security guard, they're gonna turn you around. They're not gonna let you get in there. So you need to know which gate to go into if you don't know what's your nationality.
And names written thereon, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel.
These names here, he just explains it. These 12 tribes right here are the names of the Israel. So those are the ones that are supposed going to get into the kingdom. So that's why we say it's very important. These names right here are very important.
That's right. Bring it out.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art an holy people.
So the Most High is telling that thou art a holy people. You are very special. You are holy to Him.
That's right.
Thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God have chosen thee.
So He's letting you know you are very special and you was chosen. He chosen you to be very special. He loves you.
Have chosen thee to be a special people unto Himself, above all people.
That's right.
So He's letting you know you are special. You are above all people. And He loves you. So that's something very important. These names here, He loves all these people on these tribes.
That's right.
He loves us. So we need to be keeping these commandments.
Bring it out.
Keep it going.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Right, so He's letting you know you are above all people on the face of the earth. But right now, I know we're not on the top. We're at the bottom right now. That's because we're not keeping these commandments.
That's right.
Once we start keeping these commandments, we're going to get it back.
That's
We're going to
right.
go back to the top.
Bring it
There are
out.
certain things that we're supposed to be doing to keep these commandments. Just like these things on our shirts right now. Do you know what these are? I don't know if you ever seen these before, or even you seen them before. Okay, somebody that you know. Yes, sir. Okay. But these right here are very special, and we want you to. This is a commandment right here.
The book of Numbers, chapter 15 and verse 38. Speaking to the children of Israel, and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments.
So these right here are fringes, and it's letting you know that we're supposed to put these on our shirt, on the border. This is the border of our shirts. Just like
That's right.
Your moms, they got a dress.
Make it plain.
They would put this on their dress, on the bottom of their dress, or some of them put it on their shirts too.
Teach.
But they need to be on their dress. But for you, they need to be on all your shirts.
That's right.
But this is a commandment.
Bring it out.
Fringes upon the borders of their garments throughout their generations.
So it's letting you know throughout our generation. So as we grow, as we make kids, like the moms and them, and as you get older, you might have kids. But we need to be teaching this to our kids throughout their generation. So that's forever.
That's right.
And that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
So on top of that, you're supposed to have a ribbon of blue. You can look around, all these brothers out here got a ribbon of blue and they have the fringes on. So this is, now the fringes can be any color, but that ribbon of blue have to be blue.
That's
It can't
right.
be a different color. That ribbon of blue have to be blue.
That's right.
And it shall be upon you for a fringe, that you may look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord.
That's right.
So this is something that is very important again. Like if you're doing something that you shouldn't be doing, this right here will help you out or remind you. So you need to grab it, and this will remind you that don't do that bad thing that you're about to do.
That's right.
So this is keep you in check. So, you know, if you're about to do some sin or about to do something, then these will remind you, no, I don't need to do that.
That's right.
And do them, and that ye seek not after your own heart and your own eyes, after which you used to go a-whoring.
Right, so he's just letting you know, we really have to, if you're about to do something, just look at your fringes. Keep it good. Something else, once you get old, I know you're not old enough to grow a beard. You see all these men out here, they got a beard on the face.
Bring it out. Bring it
When you
out.
get older, don't cut it. Let it grow. A lot of our places, they want us to shave off our beard. They want us to look, well, the older guys are cutting their beards off to look young.
Right.
But they need to be keeping it.
That's
So
right.
that's a commandment as well. So, hey, as you grow, hey, let your beard grow.
That's right.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 21 and verse 5. They shall not make baldness upon their head.
So it's letting you know you don't supposed to be shaving off your head. A lot of people like Michael Jordan,
Right.
what's his name? Tyree, that's Shaq, yeah. All them, Foreman, what they shaving their head or bald. So, yeah, so they shaving their head or bald. That's something they don't cut your hair or bald. Now you can cut it down a little bit, but don't cut it completely off. You know, let it be a little dark like mine. See, I got a little hair on the side of the dog. My brother here got, he got hair kind of close. So yeah, you have to, let it grow out, or you can keep it trimmed, whatever.
Neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard,
Bring it out.
nor make
So he's letting you know, don't shave off the corner of your beard. Let it grow as much as possible.
nor make any cuttings in their flesh.
Yeah, so don't be doing any cutting in your flesh as well.
We used to scream black power while Heron was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.